guys, welcome to your channel. So today I'm so excited because as you guys saw on the thumbnail, we're going to play again with the new palette of Treslúce Beauty. We just launched a new eyeshadow palette which I have over here. It's called Dulce Vida. Even look at the eyeshadow palette. I didn't even look at the name, so I just grabbed it, put it inside my cart and purchased it. So I got the eyeshadow palette and I bought with it a product which is called the eyelid primer, which is called Se Preparó. As you guys know, before starting this video, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, we're gonna look, of course, first at the eyeshadow palette. You guys know I'm a really fan of the eyeshadow palettes. As I mentioned before, I just told you guys that we're gonna play again with this palette, and it's because if you are new to this channel, because I have 3 channels in 3 different languages, so when I purchase a palette, we do 3 different looks, but of course in a different language. But I show you to you guys the palette, the product. We're gonna do a different makeup look with eyeshadows that we have not touched, not even play with it. It's completely new for me, as it's gonna be for you. Like I said, here is the box of the eyeshadow palette, Treslúce Beauty, Dulce Vida. One thing that I realized is that the palette is called Shadow Palette with Cake Liners, which is very interesting because in the back as I don't know if you guys remember that every time in the other eyeshadow palettes in the back it says that the eyeshadow is with the eyeshadows, the products are made with agave, but this time it's going to be different. It says this 18 shades palette featuring 16 shadows and 2 cake liners delivers sweetness with an illustration of shade names inspired by the Latin American treats. The shadows are buttery soft, buildable, and blendable. And the water activated cake liners are easy to use. And it has a little star and it says cake liners are easy to use. Is the difference with this palette and the rest that we have seen throughout Treslúce Beauty. As you guys can see, here we have the treats, the desserts, the lollipops. I can see one here at the sides. We have more of these treats. We just read the part the back of the box. As you guys can see, we have the blue box that represents, I feel like when you see this blue, you automatically think of Treslúce Beauty. And we're gonna take out the palette. Here we have the eyeshadow palette. I think it is so cute, so fun. So it says Treslúce, Dulce Vida. We have all the treats, all the desserts. Again, on the top it says Treslúce, Dulce Vida. And on the back we have the same thing as the box. Now let's open the palette. This is the eyeshadow palette. I think it is so cute. So as you guys can see, we have some blue, some green tones. These are more nudes. We have a fuchsia, purple, like an orangey, peachy color. We have, of course, our mirror, and it's removable. And one thing I was going to show you guys is we have these 2, which are the cake liners. The one that works with water. So we have a black eyeshadow and a brown. It says in blue. And like I said, here we have the mirror. I think it is so cute. You guys know I always use the mirror of Treslúce. So this is gonna be my mirror for this summer. On the back of the mirror, she gave us something, a little note for us. Can you read really quickly what it says in the back? It's completely different. She always gives us something different, which I love from Becky G. Of course, besides that, I really love her. Okay, anyways, it says, Amor, do you know one of my favorite things about Latina? La comida. And not just our savory dishes, but our sweet and desserts. Delicious. With this palette, I wanted to share some treats and love by our gente. We teamed up with New York-based Brazilian artist, which I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong, Borges, for a tasty illustration that showcase paletas, alfajores, bolo de rolo, and more. Que rico. As you try on each shade, treat the sweetness looks. Try your best not to get hungry. I know I did. Besos, Becky G. And it actually happened to me for the other channel, for the Spanish channel. So now I'm going to show you guys how they're called. Also, we're going to do the swatches that we don't have to miss. Here we have arroz de leche, churros, flan, bolo de rolo, heladito, cóctel de frutas, natilla, brigadeiro, mangonada, buñuelos, raspados, paletas, tres leches, alfajores, pan dulce, pastelitos, dulce de coco, and bizcocho. Have arroz de leche, churros, flan, bolo de rolo, heladito, and have cóctel de frutas, natilla, brigadeiro, this is so beautiful, buñuelos, raspados. Oh, I made a mistake. We have mangonada and buñuelos. We have raspados, paletas, tres leche, and this one is really hard to swatch because this is activated with water, alfajores, pan dulce. As we have pastelitos, dulce de coco, and bizcocho. And this one is also hard to swatch because this is also activated with water. So here we have the 18 eyeshadows of this palette called Dulce Vida. I'm gonna touch, and we're not gonna play the same eyeshadows as the one we did for the other channel, which was the Spanish channel. But anyways, I'll put also the link of that video on the description box if you guys want to see that makeup look. Before doing the makeup look, we have of course to try its new product. Treslúce Beauty just launched their eyelid primer. This is how it looks. This is my first time I'm purchasing something besides shadow palettes. You guys know I always purchase the Treslúce Beauty eyeshadow palettes, but this time I also wanted to try something new, and I said why not try this product, which is called Se Preparó. I bought the medium one. There's a light, medium, and dark shade. Like I said, I chose medium. This long-lasting eyelid primer is the ideal companion to our Treslúce shadow palette. The cruelty-free, vegan, and fragrance-free lightweight formula is easy to apply, leaving you with a perfect canvas for your shadows that instantly enhances the color vibrancy of shades. How it looks. It was my first time. I really like the packaging because you guys know that we have this blue and the yellow from Treslúce, and we have the tea of Treslúce. This is how the product looks. This was, I think, $12.50 because I purchased the palette and the product together. So it was basically $35 for both of these instead of just $35 the eyeshadow palette. I saw the product and I was like, okay, this is really big. I didn't thought it was gonna be this big. And it reminds me of their glosses. I don't know if like their glosses or their tinted glosses. I don't know exactly. I don't remember. But it's similar, the packaging, and I really love it. I'm just going to apply this on my lids. Of course, just blend this out, and this definitely feels lightweight and it's not sticky at all. First thing I'm going to use, it's called pan dulce. So you guys know if you want the mirror to be a little bit up, just push it upwards. So I'm gonna use pan dulce. Definitely not the color I would want to apply it all over my lid, but I don't think it's the perfect shadow color to do that. I use arroz de leche on my other channel to do that, but let's just start applying it on the crease and make it our transition eyeshadow. So who doesn't like pan dulce? Oh my god, if I could have pan dulce every single day, I would, definitely would, especially my concha. Again, pan dulce, and start blending the color. Maybe it's gonna be a makeup look that is gonna be colorful. I forgot to tell you guys, but we're gonna use 6 eyeshadows for this channel because you do the math, there's 18 eyeshadows on this palette. It's 6 on the Spanish channel, and we're gonna do 6 on this one, and then the other 6 on the other channel. So after that, I'm gonna go, of course, with paletas, which is this beautiful shimmer. I'm gonna use paleta and apply it on my lid. Oh my god, this looks so beautiful, and with this color that we have today, It's gorgeous. Love paletas, especially the one, the limon and coco. Grab again paletas, and when I go to Mexico, I grab more strawberry paletas than lime and coco. A flat brush, I'm just going to like fix the edges of the lid. Now I'm gonna go with mangonada. Just start tracing my lid. And I don't know if you have tried mangonada. Oh, this is beautiful. Use this activated water, which is called what? Cake liners, which I think is such a cute name. We're gonna go with bizcocho. A cup over here, and I'm just gonna dip it in. Grab bizcocho, and this is, I don't know if you guys can see, this is like you're playing with water paint, which is so cool. So I'm gonna go and do, let me lift the mirror, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I think what it's called, bizcocho. I think bizcocho, because in Mexico we don't, Latin America, I don't, bizcocho is not from Mexico. It's on the hand, so it's gonna look like this. Look, you see, it's like you're just painting. So we're gonna let it dry. We're going to do dulce de coco and apply it underneath the eyes. I don't know, dulce de coco, what is dulce de coco? Underneath the eyes, really close to the water line. That's our last eyeshadow that we're going to use. It's called Heladito, which is this blue. I think it's gonna look so cute underneath the eyes. With the same brush, I'm just going to apply it underneath the eyes in our rest of our inner corner. On the other side, I've always been a vanilla girl, always since I was a little one. After that, I'm just gonna put some gloss. You know me, and you know what I'm gonna say. I love this palette, of course. I love it. And again, the eyeshadows are beautiful, easy to work with. I was so excited with this one and this one. In my Spanish channel, we play with the brown eyeshadow, and now for this channel we play with the black one. As you guys can see how it works, how I feel like it's very summery, perfect time for the summer. You can still use it the entire year, but you can use these even for right now, for Christmas, for New Year. I know it's still far away. Love the mirror again. We have something different. It's not the same as the rest of the eyeshadow palettes that we already use. Big, it's a huge amount of product for $12.50. I really like it. It is buttery. Let me show you guys really quick how it looks. Let's say I apply a little bit on the back of my hand and I just work with. You see, buttery. It feels really nice. I really like it. I'm so excited to continue using it. Now, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. If you don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a video. Click here on my social media, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.